Alright everybody, so the time has finally come and Rogue Legacy 2 entered open early access. So let's have a look what the content looks like today. If you play the original Rogue Legacy, you'll be pretty familiar with the game and with the features that it already offers. For example here, as with the previous game, we've got a castle where we spend a gold, which we collect during our game, during our runs, and we can use it to gain permanent upgrades. Use it to gain permanent upgrades for our stats, such as vitality or health gain after you consume meat or the equivalent of medkits, or to unlock new classes, such as Enchantress or Barbarian. This is Blacksmith, which then sells us some pretty cool upgrades. You can see him here. Oh, I didn't mean to start with a glaucoma about it. Oh well, we'll have to do that. Blacksmith sells sets, kits. You can see that right now we've got 4 pieces of each of the items. I believe that at the end we should have about 10 or so of different item sets. Can I buy something right now? Oh yeah, I've got 410. I could only use vitality. And yeah, I see that I've got enough weight for this, so let's do that. Then we've got Enchantress, which allows us to equip runes, which are swappable and basically boost up some of our stats or some of the abilities. Right now I'm using Rune, which increases my mana cap. Another one that I unlocked right now, or for now, is the radius of coins flying towards you, which I almost never use, and they are pretty expensive, so I'm not really using them. These are offshore funds. So every time you enter Charon's boat, he takes all of your money. Basically, you cannot carry or carry forward any of the money that you collected in the previous run. Except once you get the offshore funds, then you're going to retain 5 or maybe 10% of money which you've got left before you enter the boat. This is the game, and really, not the smartest decision to choose a character, which is this glaucoma, so we don't see a lot. But this is our first biome. Right now, the game has 1.5 biomes, according to the developers, so you can go to the other biome, but there is no boss. There is only one boss right now, so not even a variety on the in the first biome. But it's definitely something that is going to get upgraded over time, or updated. I think that there are about 12 enemies at the moment. Let's jump here. So quite a huge variety. And yeah, speaking of classes, or when we were looking at a shop, right now I've unlocked 3 classes. I've got a Barbarian, I've got a Warrior, and then Enchantress or Sorcerer. Oh, come on. Just let me go over there. This is a hell. You know what? I'm just gonna use this spell. See ya. Should have done it earlier. But it's alright, because the Barbarian is a quite tanky class. So we should be fine. And there should be a 4th class, which I haven't unlocked yet, so not sure what we need to do for that. This is probably one of my most disliked enemies. This Oculus just keeps shooting at us and with piercing shots. Let's open the door. Hi. So I mentioned there is one boss. I haven't seen the boss yet. In order to go to the boss, you in fact have to gain come on, one of 2 heirlooms which are currently available in the game, which are pretty much permanent artifacts that open new movesets. The first heirloom that you can get, or one of the heirlooms that you can get, gives you a dash. So you dash either to the left or to the right, which you also need in order to be able to go fight a boss. The other heirloom, I believe, is gives you the ability to double jump. That's based on what you need to do for that. I haven't collected either of those. I tried or attempted to get each of these, maybe twice, and died every time. Which is expected with a game like this to die quite a few times at the beginning. But on each of the attempts I got pretty close. So what I'm hoping here is that we are gonna find one of the two heirlooms and we are gonna go attempt getting it and actually get it. Oh, okay. I take it back. This is my least favorite enemy type. Because it just keeps chasing you. That's... Come on. Yeah, we've got this cool whirlwind combo. Right now I've got about 3 hours in the game. So... Used to be way worse, but still. If you haven't played a game where you need to dodge a lot and, you know, bullet hell games, then it's getting a bit of getting used to. Ah. And we may actually die here, which is fine. Oh, yeah, okay. The glaucoma didn't really help there. I didn't know that we were entering a death trap. But hey, this happens. We didn't collect a lot of money, so I think that it's all going to be wasted, because right now all the upgrades that I've got in the castle cost me 400, maybe 500 coins or more. But this game is really about just dying constantly and improving both your characters and also your gameplay. And it doesn't feel that punishing when you die, so there's no reason to really rage about this. So I'm going to prepare my loadout, so I've got a good time getting the key heirloom, which is the dash one. And I think that we could use the wind wall to cheese our way through the last enemy, or I think that is the last enemy that we are going to be fighting once we are trying to get a dash. Alright, keep the money. But like I mentioned, you die and it's like... It doesn't feel that punishing, especially since in most cases you're going to be able to upgrade at least one of your abilities. They're like, cool, I've improved my character and now it's going to be easier for me to go through the game. And I feel it's like I'm a bit OP right now when it comes to going and facing the jump, facing the boss, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, this is why I like the playing as the sorceress, or this is a sorcerer, not a sorceress, because you can cheese your way on some enemies. We don't really need to fight you. Yeah, this is one of our spells. We got you. We get his eye again, waiting for us. There's two of them. I think that the classes are pretty well optimized for now. Oh! Let's go. So we found one of the two heirlooms. And yes, this is the dash heirloom. So that's great. Every time you're going to face this statue, where you're going to be attempting to get a heirloom, both your mana and health are going to get replenished. So it's completely fine, no matter what is your health, what is your mana. You can just jump in and you're gonna be put at equal position. And I've done this twice, so I'm hoping that we are gonna do well here. This is critical ability, both to just solve or enter some rooms, because there are special rooms scattered around the floor, and as you probably know, they are procedurally generated, or rather, the rooms are set. However, the sequence in which they appear is a procedurally generated. By just yes, this was the most problematic one. This also isn't going to be your breeze, but we are gonna do it. I'm just not going to talk a lot right now. because it's quite hectic. Yes, you come over here. As I was saying, the classes are pretty well balanced. It would be easy to make the sorcerer OP, but the fact that you have to be pretty precisely positioned to hit the enemies negates your ability to basically wall hack the shots. Oh yeah, this is the last room that I've been to, and I'm really hoping that this is also the last room that we have to face on this challenge. But we'll see. We can fall down into that goo below. It is just going to take 1 HP down, so that's not a problem. What is the bigger problem is getting hit by that skeleton mage. I'm just waiting for you to come over here. Ah, I missed the bump, but I think that you need just one more hit. Oh no, that shouldn't have happened. Okay, so you are dead. And now we are gonna dash towards you once you are a bit further away. Okay. And now I think that we are gonna be able to cheese you. Come closer. We cannot really hit you with our main ability. So we cannot reach there. Okay. You're probably going to move, so I'm gonna wait for you. And stay there, stay there. Alright, that's unfortunate. One of the abilities is a Hadouken, or looks like Hadouken. And that pretty much one-shots all enemies. And I would have loved to have it in my loadout, but alas. Okay, almost there, almost there. We got a lot of tries. The only thing that we want to avoid is getting hit by him. Or running into him. Alright, we didn't hit it. Oh, come on. How come that we are not hitting it? Yeah, see? We cannot really reach him. Which is unfortunate. Or... it's unfortunate for cheeses such as myself. Come on. How come that we are not hitting it? Maybe I'm just jumping too far. Alright, it's getting ridiculous. Oh, we'll get it. I have to shut up just for a moment to focus. Yes. Ah! Alright, we hit you once. Alright, that's good, that's good. Again, wait for him to go back. Then we are gonna dash, jump. No, dash and jump, not jump and dash. Oh, and move it. Move it, you son of a gun. He's just chilling. I could also try and hit him with a fire. Is going to apply burn for a while. Oh. Yeah, I think that one more hit and he's done. Bad timing, bad timing. Bad jump, yeah. Just don't get hit and we are good. Yeah, and once we've got this heirloom, we are going to keep this new moveset ability. And that's for the first biome. So like I mentioned... oh no. Do we have more to do here? Oh no. Well, we got 56 HP. I'm really happy that we don't have glaucoma. Uh-oh. I'm not that good when it comes to this jump. Yeah, I'm doing the jump quite light. Oh, this isn't going to be... this is not going to be just a video of me bumping here. Slowly dying. How are we supposed to... oh, I forgot that we've got... Oh, of course. Almost there, almost there, almost there. That looks like that's a pole that shows us the target. You know, like in Mario. Alright. We need to jump a little bit to the right. You could possibly dash. Yes, let's try that. It may be more consistent. Or maybe not. Alright. This is a new strat, so let's try it a couple of times. We got 40 more tries. Well, the dash didn't go off. Maybe you have only 1 or 2 dashes. Yes, okay. Well, let's not dash at the beginning. You don't need to dash over here either. Alright, this sends us up. Oh no. Okay, so we dash, we bump down, and then we go to the right. Just don't mess it up. Ah! Just like this. Oh, cool. So we don't have to do the same level again, like from the start. Have you almost had it? Cool, cool, cool. Ah! Okay. Now, don't send us somewhere where we are going to die. Like this. I actually didn't expect that there would be so much more to do. Okay, please. Let this be it. Fortunately, this is not time-based. So far, only some special rooms that I've encountered were really based on time. Or, you know, time limited. It's more about your skills and just spacing yourself and dodging. And yes, we have unlocked it. Okay. Congratulations, sweet child. So we have unlocked the power of momentum. And yes, we should be able to dash now. So as I wanted to say a couple times and I was getting interrupted by what was happening on the screen, now we actually have the ability to go and fight a boss. Because in order to fight a boss, we had to quickly move between two... what is it? Between 2 lamps or something. And it is just... okay, we are probably gonna die. It is just not feasible without the dash. In order to get to the second biome... yeah, let's just die. You're not doing very well. In order to get to the second biome, you need to have both this heirloom and then the one, which I presume is going to be double jump. I've personally entered it, but there is a huge chasm which you have to jump over. So you're probably familiar with this style of locking the game from Metroidvanias. So it's pretty much the same. Now let's choose one which is going to again have some cool effect. As you can see, your characters can have traits, where the traits are negative. They give you extra gold, but they can have some very severe consequences. Tunnel vision is pretty fun, but we have already done the sorcerer. So let's play as a Sir Paul. Muscle weakness. I haven't played with this trait, so let's unlock it and we'll see what it's going to do for us. Some traits are pretty okay, they don't have huge consequences. Some have game-changing consequences, such as you can get hit only once, or rather, you cannot get hit at all. I really like the traits where it changes the colors that you see, or the color schema, or, you know, makes the screen a little bit blurry. There's a retro vision trait, which is pretty cool. Usually what it does is that it blocks your vision a little bit, So either it's difficult to recognize what enemy you're facing, or you cannot see enemies, or you can see only around you. That's what we've seen in the first game. And especially at the beginning, it's pretty helpful to collect these traits because you will want to collect a lot of money so that you can boost up your attributes stats. If you're a godly player, you know, if you're the Shroud of Metroidvanias or platformers, then you may be able to just one-shot the game. But most players are going to spend hours and hours and probably dozens of hours playing through until they manage to complete the game once it's finished. I think it's going to be doable to pay to face and then kill the boss within your first day if you put like 8 or 6 hours into it. So I think that right now you've got what it needs to defeat the boss stat-wise. Obviously a lot of it is about learning the patterns, so you'll have to go and face the boss a couple of times until you learn it and you can defeat it. But now having the dash, you're actually able to go and face him, so it's pretty cool. Only one boss for now, so not much of a boss variety, but it's going to improve over time, so shouldn't take it as a negative about the game. Like I said, I've spent about 3 hours playing this game and just fooling around a little bit and really getting used to dodging, and yes, you know, I haven't spent much time playing games like this in the past 4 or so years. And I think I'm getting there. Maybe my gameplay right now speaks otherwise, but it's been going pretty well on the stream today. And I gotta say that people are enjoying it too. So if this is your style of game, then I actually think that it's worth going in and checking it out. Yes, the content is quite limited, and you'll probably finish it maybe, you know, over 2 days, depending how much time you put into it. And by finish it, I mean defeat the first boss. But it's definitely gonna be worthwhile revisiting the game in, you know, 1 or 2 months when it receives another update. So, do you want to spend 20 bucks on this right now? Maybe you don't, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't keep this game in your tab or tabs on the game and maybe coming to it later on. Something that I haven't used yet, and I'm actually pretty bad at it, is a shield. So we can shield, or, you know, I'm not sure if we can parry, but if we can definitely block some damage. Also, I'm not sure if we can block all damage because not really good when it comes to using. Yeah, shield. Something that I'll need to focus on, but on the limited number of occasions that I attempted to use the shield, I think that it blocked only some portion of the damage and not all of it. Oh yeah, come over here. Alright, it killed you. So another thing that I wanted to show you, and something which is going to be pretty important later on, is being able to dodge of these things. Oh, yeah, I need to learn it still. That's actually what we will do in order to get a second heirloom. You need to do a lot of vertical jumping and using environmental helps like this. From time to time, you are going to see this room where you are going to get a help. You're gonna get an item which is gonna be just for the specific run, and you'll get it by sacrificing your health, or you'll earn it by sacrificing some of your health. So we can sacrifice 33 HP. I think it is based as a percentage of our total HP instead of an absolute number, which is good. Balances it better, because sorcerer, obviously when you've got 100 base HP stat, then having your health reduced by 33 points would be pretty devastating in most cases. Alright, so 33 HP, and we would deal 175% more damage on every 5th hit. That's cool. Or we take and deal 20% more damage. Surely glass cannon. And as you can see, I'm getting hit quite a lot, so I'm gonna do that. I'm going to take this one. You know, getting some bonus health or bonus damage every couple of rounds is pretty good. I'm just gonna show you like why I don't like this. Why I don't like these blades. They just continue chasing you for, I don't know, feels like 10 seconds, maybe a bit shorter. It definitely feels like long time. Oh no, 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 no. This is not good. Let's just go up. Oh, this is a room as well. We're just gonna jump through here. There's also the thing that you need to remember. You don't need to complete all rooms. Oh, no, no, no. We're actually good where we were before. You don't need to fight everyone in the room. You can just run. You know, who runs wins. Sometimes. This is another thing that is in the game. These are wisps or whispers. Right now, you don't really understand them. I think that we'll start to understand them once we have both heirlooms, maybe. I'm just assuming. But there's definitely something going on, and they're gonna be part of the lore. Let's just go through here. Wait, pretty much the only enemies that are a problem right now, once you get a stats high, are the enemies that chase you. Just these mofos. But you can wall hack them, so it doesn't matter. Alright, this is all about timing. I think I'm going to emulate you as soon as you show up. Huh, take that. Let's have a one. Yeah. So what I would like to do now is just find a boss and have a first look at the boss. We'll see if we manage to do that. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna do a follow-up video if we don't get to see the boss now. But it'd be nice. Oh, don't get hit. Yeah, these usually don't pose a problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the mana back, so I didn't mind spending it mindlessly. Thank you. And we are back at max mana. I'm not sure if this fully replenishes your mana or if it's just because we use maybe 50 of our mana total. Oh yeah, I don't like this here. So let's go this way instead. Okay, take him down. Alright. So this is a room. You can see the golden icon in the top right corner. The room where we've got a chest. It's pretty easy to see from the map if there is something special in the room that you should be collecting or trying to collect. Die. So it pretty much limits the risk of you missing something out when you're jumping through the game, or you can decide, hey, is it worthwhile fighting in this room, or am I just gonna take the easy way out and run away? Also going to kill you. Okay, so this is a dead end. I'm not gonna go there. This thing is going to disappear and I will get hit, and I don't want that. Have we been in this room? Yeah, it feels like we have seen it from a different side. Yeah. Well, I hope that you're not gonna get stunned by something. Ah! Yeah, the game likes to do this. Okay, nice ways here. I think that he's somewhat immune to flames, the flame lock. That kind of makes sense. Oh no, we don't have to go here. Hey, let's have a look at the map. I think that this is new edition. I don't remember it from Rogue Legacy, like the original one. So we've got a full-on map. It's easier to see, A, what we missed. You can see that we didn't pick up that gold chest, whereas the silver chest means that we already picked it up. But also you can just go back and have a look at rooms that you think that you should visit next. Or that you skipped before. Yeah, I don't like being here that much. Just quickly go. Yeah, seems good. Yeah, I think that I hated what I saw over there. We've got just 3 HP, so I think that we are gonna die here. Ah, that's alright. Somewhat. Could have been worse. Let me just... maybe cheese it. Yeah. So we don't need to waste time in this room because it's not going to lead anywhere. And if our goal is just to find a boss ASAP, then why spend our time there? Also, one thing to note is when you go and fight a boss, again, your mana and HP are going to get refilled. So right now, if you find a boss, I don't have to be like, damn, we've got only 3 HP. So there's no point in going and fight it. Oh, looks like we had a bit of invincibility. Yeah, otherwise it would have been pretty tough to actually get back. Yeah, just hit her and jump back. And maybe a little bit of barbecue for you. There are definitely some rooms where it's going to feel more like bullet hell. This one is pretty... yeah, this one is having a bit of bullet hell vibes. Again, you don't need to fight here because it's not going to lead to the boss. So you actually need to go... yeah, let's go to the room which I've just centered to. Alright, this was better. It was more elegant. Alright, don't get hit. Forehead. Ah! So yeah. There are also secret rooms. There is one. Maybe 2 or 3. I don't know. I don't remember. In the tutorial. I have encountered a secret room once, but I needed a double jump in order to get there, so tough luck. Let me see if I go down. I'm probably gonna drop 2 rooms down. I don't want to fight here. Yeah, and we die. Alright, well. So we have to go have a look at a boss at some other point. But yeah. I think this was actually pretty, pretty fruitful. Or pretty productive. So it took about 3.5 hours to get the heirloom. And to understand the heirloom. Because I didn't really read into what we need to do in order to go fight a boss. Until I found the heirlooms, and then someone in chat told me that that's what we were supposed to do. Oh yeah, this one is really funny. I just want to show you. Vegan, definitely good when you want to farm gold. You get 50% extra gold. You cannot heal, and or rather, you cannot heal from meat. So if you get a healing through other means, you go for the heirlooms or you go fight a boss, presumably, then you will still heal. So this isn't going to impact you. Just pretty good balancing. So really good way how to farm a ton of gold. And usually when I see vegan, or at least at the beginning when I was too poor, then I would pick it up and it worked out really well. CIP gold, no pay, no frame. I can't see your health. Oh yeah. That one was pretty tricky and it caused my death once. Yeah. So just to sum it up, really having a great time with this game, and I'll continue coming back to it. Definitely gonna complete a boss, and then I'll continue coming back to it with each update. And if you don't want to spend $20 right now, yeah, you don't have to spend it immediately, but definitely keep this game on your radar. What the developer said is that they'll progressively increase the price as the content is going to increase and as well. So right now this is the cheapest that you'll be able to get a game until the launch point, and probably it's going to take a while until it's going to be discounted. So depends. Are you optimizing for long-term value or for short-term value? That's up to you. However, definitely give the game a look, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. If you want to see more of my Rogue Legacy and of other games gameplay, or then just subscribe to the stream, or subscribe to the channel, or visit my stream on twitch.tv/FunkySpinach. Thanks for watching and have a great time. Bye bye.